Hey guys, Michael here, and it has been a great week. I just got back from vacation, having a super great time. We have Nest migration, the 13th Nest migration just happened, and we have Gen 2 coming out very soon. I would like to start off and say these are current Nest migrations, but as soon as Gen 2 hits, we may see Nest change again. I don't exactly know how, since this is the first time we've got a new generation popping into the game. Um, but should be interesting. So again, if a new Nest migration happens or Gen 2 throws things out of whack, I will put another update, or I'll do the 14th grade, whatever we call it, and I'll put that all into a video and upload it as well. So let's get started off. First great thing, starter, we have Charmander right here in Green Square Park. Super excited about that. I know I have a ton of Charizards, but again, it's a starter. It is still top priority for anyone that really wants to get some good Pokemon. Next, since Gen 2 is about to be released this week, let's look at all the Gen 2 Pokemon in the area. We have first off Eevee. This is at Legion Park. Not the easiest trek up there if you're going through the kind of the course. It's up and down hills, but there are some nicer paths, so that's pretty good. Lininger Park is a Poliwag nest. Very important, especially if you want that water badge. Uh, Onyx, you got some good ones. There's one up here in Lao, and you also have one on. This is an interesting spawn location. It's down here at the south part of McLeod Run Park. It's only one Pokestop, and it doesn't have a great kind of just chance of spawning. It seems like a lot of people that go here don't find too many Pokemon, and it sounds like it's a spawn like once every hour. So I definitely recommend Lao. My wife and I went up there. We caught 10 in 20 something minutes, 5 off of one Pokestop. So that was huge. So definitely Onyx for Gen 2. We got Oddishes down here in Beaver Park. Definitely, again, good for Gen 2. And then way down here, what is this? Delaney, I believe. Zubats. So, especially when Gen 2 Crobat comes out, definitely important for those of us that care about that. So, next, a bunch of these I actually went around with my wife and found. I've noticed that since it's winter, a lot of people aren't going out and confirming nest spawns. So we went out and kind of just went and proved a whole bunch of these. About 8 of them we wanted to double check. So a bunch of these are mine, but Omninites over here at Bowman Wood Park. It is only one Pokestop, and you do have to park in weird locations to get to this Pokestop. It's not one you can really hit on the road. So you really just need to park, walk over here. But we went and had 2 Omninites the one time. The second time we got nothing, but definitely Omnite, especially if you want the water and rock. However, if you're getting all, this is a very heavy water migration. I've removed all the Horsey's, Seals, and a bunch of other water-based Pokemon in the area, but you can get water from this migration easily if you go to a few of these nests. Uh, for fighting, we have Machops down here at Northview Park. Very good, since Machamp is the best fighting Pokemon currently. Again, it's the only way you're going to get that badge, unless you really want some really bad fighting. But again, it's still pretty good. Down here at, I believe it is Hannah Park. I put Willow on here, my bad. But Diglets, if you're looking for ground, super good. Um, Also, this migration's really all about pincers. For some reason, we have them at Knoll Ridge. We have them up here at Gill Park, Shaver, and Ellis Park. So there is a lot of pincers on the map. Very easy to get pincers. Very easy to get that bug. If for some reason you don't have the bug badge, you live in Iowa, you should really have it, especially with all the Weedles. I don't know what you're doing. An interesting one, though I have not been able to confirm this one, just because of time constraints for me. But supposedly there is a Dratini. I need to show you what was written on this, though. This person that made this report found one on two of the three times they were here, right by the gym, by the pavilion, at 10 before the hour both times. They didn't explain which hour, um, but this is very descriptive of when the Dratini came. It's probably just the right biome for them, but I know that other frequent spawn points for Dratini I have seen, they aren't there forever. Very important. Dratini is definitely based water area. So since it's by Cedar Lake, it's a good chance that, yes, this spawns. On my wife and I's vacation, we caught a ton of Dratini. We were by the ocean. We were by creeks and rivers. That's where all these were spawning. And I would like to add to the Dratini thing, if you are thinking about going to this one, I recommend sunrise and sunset. About 2 hours, about an hour and a half either side of these times in the day. It may not be our time, it may just be a set time, but my wife and I, when we were down in Florida, every afternoon, evening, we went on walks if we could around sunset. As about an hour and a half before sunset, we just started to notice more Dratinis or Dragonaires in the area, and that was huge. Again, when we got back to our where we were staying, more early mornings, around sunrise, there always, or like a couple hours after, there seemed to be Dratinis, and that is very kind of could be in agreement with the anime series. The Dragonite that is first viewed in the show is shown at sunset coming up from the ocean to a lighthouse. So, again, it's on the edge of a water source at sunrise or sunset. This is why I'm staying all this. So these are all really important things for you guys to know, especially if you're going to go try and get the Dratinis so you can get a Dragonite. Next are my two honorable mentions. First off, Willow Park. This is a Magikarp nest. No one had confirmed this until my wife and I went there, but since she really wants a good Gyarados, Magikarp, huge. I think the first time we went there, there was like four. We've gone a couple of times and there's been nothing, but it almost is always at least one, except the last time we went, we did go, and the one Magikarp actually turned into a Ditto. This was kind of heartbreaking for her, but it spawns Magikarps. Really good. Second, this is a problem with this nest migration and the Valentine's Day event, specifically, and how Sylph Road has done it. Sylph Road has made it so you cannot pick any of the Valentine or pink Pokemon. The Clefairies and stuff, you can't do these as your options for setting a point. You can't name a Jigglypuff, a Clefairy, Slowpoke, any of that. I understand that since there are more spawns right now, that's a good thing to say, hey, these are probably not nests, they're just increased spawns. However, every time I go to Squaw Creek, there is just an obscene amount of Clefairies. I know this is the event going on. The event actually ended an hour ago, my time, so that's cool. But I'm going to go back out if I can in the next couple of days and double check this, because I still really think Squaw Creek is a Clefairy nest. And I say that because the first time I went there, on 2 gyms and 2 Pokestops, my wife and I caught 10 Clefairies, and we saw 3 more at 2 nearby Pokestops that we didn't even want to drive to. Just because we already figured out what it was, and that was our whole point. We just went out to go see, and we really didn't need any more Clefairies, since I think both of us are almost... I have the badge already for 200, and she doesn't really care. But we've got plenty of Clefairies. I have not seen any other area in town that has this many um, Valentine's Day Pokemon spawning. I've seen a couple of Jigglypuffs, a couple of areas of Lickitung, stuff like that, but nothing to this degree. It could be that there are more Pokestops and gyms so that it got a larger amount, but I still think this is going to get classified as a Clefairy nest. So if you really still need the fairy badge and this event did not give it to you, double check Squaw Creek and see if there are Clefairies to get the fairy badge. So that has been everything for the 13th Great Nest Migration. I hope you guys are excited about Gen 2, about all the new things coming to the game, and I hope this video helps you out a little bit to get more Gen 2 Pokemon and get things figured out for your badges, especially with the idea of when you get certain badges or achievements in Pokemon game, it gives you clothing for your avatar that you can then wear. That's going to be a cool way, so hopefully trying to get these badges will be a little bit more important or a little bit more rewarding for us. So, that's it for me. I will catch you guys hopefully after Gen 2 happens. I will see you guys next time.